And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes. I'm a little bit late tonight. You can see the deadness in my eyes at the moment after, I don't know, working all day and then coming home and having your two cats just absolutely hate each other. And I am trying so hard to figure this out. Anyways, enough about my feline trouble. Let's talk about the market in NBA 2K22. My team. So we got some new packs today. If you haven't watched my pack opening, go check it out. Perhaps I will open a pack or two during this video. Probably not, because my luck has been horrendous, and I'm probably at maximum going to pull Jerry Stackhouse, which will net me, 17K or so. Either way, we also got limited this weekend. Limited's kind of interesting. I'll talk about limited in a second, but let's talk about the new cards, right? So we got maxed out 2. They didn't make a separate maxed out page. They just put them all in the maxed out. It's kind of confusing. I kind of hate it. Either way, we got Scott Skiles out here, dude. Shout out to Scott Skiles. They usually make him a Chris Paul clone, and I would assume they did the same. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I didn't look at Scott Skiles' things. I'm sure everybody was wondering my takes about Ruby Scott Skiles, but he's got Chris Paul on quick. Decent tendencies, though. Like, honestly, they're pretty good. He's not dunking over everybody or anybody. I was gonna say he's not dunking over everybody. He's not dunking on anyone. Realistically, like, he's not. What's his 99? Pass and vision. Shout out to Scott Skiles, I suppose. 93 point shot, 86 ball handle, 99 pass accuracy. My man is throwing lasers. Now, that being said, is there ever a time where you're going to be trying to throw lasers with Scott Skiles? Unlikely. It is what it is, though. I mean, he's like a pretty okay point guard, I guess. There's just better Ruby point guards, so there's really no point to even run Scott Skiles. Like, I can't think of a single instance where I would say, yes, run Scott Skiles. That being said, I mean, for a certain playstyle, he's good as a Ruby point guard. Like, Eric Bledsoe is better for certain players, I would say. Honestly, though, is he even really better than like Tyus Jones, like, or Facundo, like, truly, or Cueva? Like, truly, I don't think so. That being said, it's Scott Skiles. I'm gonna go pick this dude up. He's a balding white guy. I specifically want this one. This is a holographic Scott Skiles, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw 1,000 MT on that and just hope I win the holographic Scott Skiles. Tristan Thompson's here. He's a rebounding beast. I mean, is he really that good? No, he's like 800 MT. That being said, yeah, 18,000. Good luck, buddy. He's 6'10". I mean, he rebounds relatively well, sets effective screens, plays good defense. I mean, he's a decent offline card, especially if you're like a newer player and you just need like to pick up someone for the middle that's like relatively okay that can hold it down. Tristan Thompson's all right, but that's about the only reason that I would say you would use Tristan Thompson unless you're trying to build like an all Kardashian team or something. I did that last year, if you guys are curious. Then we got Robert Loudpack. He's all right. I mean, he's pretty good. 99 dunk, 99 acceleration. He's a really fun offline card for current gen. If you're playing current gen and you need a card that's going to come out be cheap and be able to cruise through domination or offline challenges or something like that, honestly, Robert Pack's pretty good. He's 6'2". He's not the smallest guy in the world. He's not really that big, though. But the key is he's really fast. He is going to boom on everybody. And those are two things you can do against the CPU on current gen, for sure. Jump Shot 94 is the Colin Sexton Bingo Smith release. It's actually really good. I enjoy it quite a bit. I mean, I used Bingo for a long period of time. Quick dribble style is not the greatest. The Wiggins behind the back, I don't think is that bad. I mean, Cedric Maxwell has it. Everybody fucking over him all the time. So I don't think that's why they're slobbing him up, but apparently he's got perfect dribble sig, so that must be part of it, I would assume. Robert Pack's good, though. Like, literally, if you're trying to play offline and you're, looking for a point guard on a budget, 800 to 1,000 MT for Robert Pack is a really, really good deal. He can definitely hold it down against the CPU. Then we got Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is just budget Kyle Korver, basically, for lack of a better term. I mean, he's got 99 offensive consistency, which is just the wackest stat they possibly could have given him, but also the most Duncan Robinson-esque stat they could have given him at the same time. Jump Shot 40 on Quick, which is the Jeremy Lin, Gary Payton release. On Quick, I think it's pretty good. I mean, he's a decent card, right? He's 6'7". He's literally Kyle Korver, though. Like, literally, he's like an amethyst Kyle Korver, but he plays defense. That's basically what you're getting with Duncan Robinson. And he's relatively good. Once again, just like Robert Pack, if you're looking to fill out a spot in the rotation for really cheap, 1,000 MT for Duncan Robinson, that's a decent deal for sure. Gerald Green is one of the better budget wings that you can get in this game for sure. 6'7", like a pretty good badge count, all things considered. Like, he's altogether just really, really solid. He's going to do a little bit of everything. Like, he's going to play a tiny ounce of defense. He's going to be fast. You know, he's got a decent jump shot. Like, base 70 on quick's not the best, but it's not terrible. He's just very middle of the road. I mean, if you're looking for like a middle of the road shooting guard, Gerald Green's pretty good. He booms. He's like a shooting guard equivalent of Robert Pack. Jalen Green is one of the better budget cards in this game, straight up. He's really good, like really good. I think he's got base 94, some weird base, 95. Same one as Oladipo, but it's on quick. He also has like quick dribble style with like Harden behind the back, so he moves pretty well. 6'6", like he dunks really, really nice. Honestly, the best way I can describe Jalen Green is he's an upgraded version of the Kevin Porter Jr. that we got like a couple weeks back. I think, what was that? The level up set. Different jump shot for sure, but Jalen Green's going to bring you what Kevin Porter Jr. brought you, but just slightly better. The 99 layup's just disrespectful. I don't even know why they did that to my boy. I don't know. Cam Reddish. Look, we all know about Cam Reddish in 2K at this point. Like, if you've been playing 2K for a long period of time, like, you know about Cam Reddish. Like, they make him into a better defensive Paul George clone. And that's exactly what they did this time, too. Like, first off, they gave him 99 help defense, which is just like, why? 99 steal is pretty clutch, though. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. You can get him for like 18K. He's huge, though. Like, he's also got shifty dribble style with like Wiggins behind the back, Paul George base on quick, really, really solid release. He's going to play lockdown defense. He's going to attack the rim, and he's going to be able to shoot at a decent clip. Basically, if you're looking for a 3-and-D threat that can kind of move a little bit, Cam Reddish is your guy, for sure. No question, especially at this price range. Then we got RJ Barrett. You know I had to pick up RJ Barrett. Come on. RJ's nice. I've been asking for RJ on Twitter and in videos for like 3 months. I need an RJ Barrett card. You guys know I loved Ruby RJ Barrett. 99 ball handle, which is interesting for sure. They gave him hyperdrive, quick chain. He has Hoff clamps and catch and shoot as well. Interceptor, like really good Hoff badges. Like, obviously, I wish, he had range, but he doesn't, which is fine. It isn't the end of the world. You can give him a chef. He doesn't come standard with chef, but he does come standard with gold limitless spot out too. RJ is nice. Like, quick dribble style. He's got the Pippin behind the back, which I love, obviously, because it's super easy to do and super cheesy. That's why I like it as much as I do. He's got the Rudy base on quick. I love what's going on with RJ Barrett. He's my new 2 guard. Sorry, Terry Dissinger. I like you a lot and everything, but RJ is he's so good. I know we're getting another Terry Dissinger on Tuesday, but I'm not going to be able to afford him. So he's going to be like $1 million MT total. So I'm just going to run with RJ. It's all good. RJ's fire. It's cool. Magic Johnson's okay. Like, this Magic is a 6'9" point guard, but he can't get chef or limitless. This one specifically cannot. So that does damper his value, but he's still really good. Like, he's still 6'9". He kind of moves kind of clunky, but I mean, it's Magic. You kind of know what you're getting with him at this point. Jerry Stackhouse might have been the surprise of this set. Not that we got Jerry Stackhouse, but that he's actually good. Like, that's what's kind of crazy. Stackhouse is never good in this game. It's crazy. This set really gave us 3 shooting guards / wings that are all incredibly good and all under 25K. Every single one. And Stackhouse is surprisingly right up there with Reddish and RJ Barrett. I think he's probably the worst out of the 3, for being completely honest. But it's not that far away. He's got the Grant Hill release on quick, release 19 upper, same as Gerald Green. I actually kind of like it. He releases it kind of like right at his forehead. I enjoy that. Whatever. The thing is like, Stackhouse is probably the worst, or the least meta, I should say, out of the 3. But he's not that far behind, truly. And Stackhouse, we never get elite Stackhouse cards, so I think this is cool. I'm going to run him because he's fun. Why not, right? Doesn't matter. Then we got LeBron Brown. LeBron's, LeBron. You know what you're dealing with here. The real difference here is he has non-upgradable gold limitless spot up. Other than that, he's really identical to the other one. The other one has Hoff, which I'll talk about. Is it worth the price discrepancy? I personally don't think there's a huge difference between gold and Hoff range this year. I mean, there's definitely a difference, but I don't think it's worth like 500 KMT, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Then we got Ewing. Ewing is like the best center in the game, which is crazy, but they're just going to release a better center like in a week or two. So, just remember that. Truly. Look, you see what happened with Ewing, right? Oh, we all groaned. Oh, man, Ewing's coming out tomorrow. Ewing's always sucks in 2K. Oh, wait, actually, Ewing's the best center in the game. That's crazy. Watch them do the same thing to Art Gilmore. Everyone's talking brazy about Art Gilmore now. Just wait until Tuesday. I bet Art Gilmore's fire. You can talk about how he has bad defensive animations. You can talk about all these things, but I guarantee he's going to be fired because guess what? They do these things. They take the reward cards and they make them stupidly overpowered. It's going to happen. All right. Taking a look at the 60s. I mean, obviously they lock in for Terry Dissinger, so they're going to be a little bit expensive for sure. If you don't plan on locking in for Terry Dissinger, I highly recommend you sell these cards this weekend. Jerry West specifically, because I do not think he's going to be as rare as people think he's going to be. I could be entirely wrong. I really could. Like, this could be another Magic situation, and that's entirely possible. It really is. It could be a Magic type situation where he's going to be 300k because he's not going to drop from packs at all, and he's going to be super rare. I don't know how likely that is, but I do know that all these cards are going to stay expensive. Like, for sure. I know that because Terry is that guy. But here's the other thing you also got to remember, too, that I wanted to mention, is we have a bunch more of these cards coming out. Like, and when I say these cards, I mean 1960s, guys. Like, we still have Elgin Baylor. Dave DeBusschere could go either way, 60s or 70s. So definitely Baylor, possibly DeBusschere. Who else? Bob Pettit, Dolph Schayes, and Bill Sharman. So we still got a couple heavy hitters and a couple randos, right? So, I mean, I would assume Elgin Baylor might be a high tier card. I would assume Bob Pettit and Dolph Schayes are. I'm just interested to see what they're going to do. And what I mean by that is, like, there's still a lot of cards. Usually when they get to the Tuesday, there's only like 2 or 3 cards left, right? 3 is what it's been, I believe. This time we got like a decent amount, so I want to kind of see what they're going to do with that. So I'm going to hold the rest of these. I have my Jerry West up because I don't think he's going to be as rare, on Tuesday as like Magic was. But I could be totally wrong about that. But either way, I'm going to get over 100k for a card I spent 22k on, so I really don't care. You know what I mean? Not a big deal. Yeah, I might be costing myself some MT, probably like 100k if I'm wrong. But, stuff happens. It is what it is. Who knows, man? Maybe like Bill Russell will be rare. Probably not. I'm not going to be able to afford him anyway because Wilt himself is like 150, 200k right there. And Dolph Schayes is going to be ridiculously expensive. Like, because he's going to be an Opal Dolph Schayes, and everybody wants that. The 70s set is taking a massive hit for sure. A lot of people are hedging the 70s set, guys. Like, Nate Thurmond was like 70k the other day when everyone thought it was Cassie Russell. Now he's like 38 because nobody wants Art Gilmore. So I was going to lock in the 60s set, but I think I'm going to try to lock in the 70s set. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. We still got some names coming out of the 70s too, like Rick Barry. He probably won't be a high tier card, but we are getting one. Like I said, Dave DeBusschere, I'm not sure what era. Walt Frazier, Elvin Hayes, Jerry Lucas, Pete Maravich, Earl Monroe. Like, that's how many cards do we still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1970s, guys. That's crazy. I should have sold all these when I had the chance, but it is what it is. I'm not really too worried about it. Like I said, I hope they go down in price because I do want to lock in for my boy Art Gilmore. As a Bulls fan, why not, right? Who cares? Looking at some other cards that may have gone down in value. Luke is not really going down in value. D-Rob is cheaper. I think he was cheaper last night, to be honest. Yeah, he was a buyout last night, and he's still technically a buyout at 94K. And D-Rob's still D-Rob. I know people are saying that the Hall of Fame sniper really makes a huge difference, and it does make a difference. I'm just not sure it makes like a massive, massive difference. That being said, is Ewing still better than D-Rob? I would say they're kind of even. So most people are probably using one on the bench, one starting. I think Ewing might be a little bit better. That's all I got to say about that. You know what I mean? I'm shocked Clay's not a buyout with all the shooting guards that we had come out today. Oh, yeah, he is. Okay. I was going to say Clay's a buyout. He's still a top tier shooting guard. You know, he's not top tier comp level, but he's still up there. I mean, he's not that much worse than the dark matter, realistically. People just like the shiny gem tier, you know? Still waiting on Lonzo Ball to be a buyout anytime. Anytime now. Anytime you can let Lonzo Ball be a buyout. I promise. Just do it. Jalen Rose is pretty cheap now. He's fallen in price quite a bit. I should probably pick him up as my bench point guard. I was going to pick him up or LaMelo just because I like LaMelo. Why not run him? You know what I mean? Grant Hill's fallen in price. I mean, if you want Grant Hill, just go get Stackhouse. Stackhouse is just better Grant Hill. Like, Grant Hill still got the advantage in, like, player build. But Stackhouse realistically is a slightly better card. Truly. Maybe I'm hyped on the new card. Maybe I'm just hyped that Stackhouse has a usable card. It's been a long time, dude. All my fans of Jerry Stack Daddy Stackhouse out there, like, it's been a long time. I think the last time I had like a Stackhouse card that I remember being good was like 2K9. And that wasn't even a card. That was just Stackhouse in the game, dude. He was on the Mavs, I think. Like, that's the last time I can remember Stackhouse being tight. Shout out to one of my best friends, Chuck. I used to torch his ass with Jerry Stackhouse, like old dusty Jerry Stackhouse in like 2K10 or 2K9 all the time. Him and Keith Bogans. One time I rained like 50 something points on him with Keith Bogans. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done to anyone, truly. Sorry. If you're watching this, I apologize. I had to put you on blast. No one else is really dropping in price. I think Embiid's a buyout now. I mean, when D-Rob's a buyout, I don't think it's worth going to pick up Embiid, but if you're a Sixers fan, sure, go do it. You know what I mean? MJ is still not at a price I'm comfortable paying, especially when RJ Barrett is significantly better and is like 16K. So, anyways, as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. Look, I'm going to be dropping more videos this weekend. You guys know how it is. Like, I'm going to drop top 10 cards under 100K. Spoiler alert. It's going to definitely contain some of the cards I just talked about. Top 10 cards that are budget cards. Spoiler alert. Also going to contain probably the same cards that I've been talking about. Either way, make sure to do your challenges. You never know what can drop from these free packs. I had a Shaq drop for one time. Other than that, usually I get like an emerald. But, you know, sometimes things happen. Not often, but, you know, sometimes things happen. You got to get 10 dunks as a team. Shouldn't be that hard, I would assume. Anyways, let's cap this off with a bang. Can I get some luck? Some pack luck to end this video? That would be super tight. Yes, Brandon Ingram, awesome, perfect. That's what I was looking for. Throw some contracts. I gotta sell my other Magic, but I'm just gonna wait anyway. I wonder if I got that Scott Skiles. I gotta go check if I got the Scott Skiles. I do. I need the Scott Skiles, bro. Like, it's Scott Skiles. I got Isaiah Todd and oh man, a hollow Robert Loud pack, dude. Sick. Okay. That's pretty dope. The Robert Pack hollow is tight. I like that. Okay, come on. Oh, I got a regular Scott Skiles. I guess I didn't have Scott Skiles before, I suppose. All right, fine. I got 2 packs. Can I get a shake out of these, please? Can I just have like a LeBron or a Patrick Ewing? That would be like super tight. I don't think that's going to happen, but... Or you can give me Cam Reddish. I was going to go buy him anyway, so... I think that's cool. There we go. Okay, I was going to go buy Cam Reddish anyway, so that works. Now I got an original owner one. Give me a hollow. Tisk. I really thought that was going to happen. Either way, as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. Got to throw some contracts on my boy RJ Barrett because I bought one with no contracts because the person who sold them is a hater. Don't be like me. Don't open these packs. I promise no good is going to come from opening these packs. At 15,000 a piece, I promise nothing good is going to come from this. Yet I'm still doing it because I have problems. Look, I'll be streaming this weekend as well, so come hang out on both. I might stream on Twitch, but I'm for sure going to stream on YouTube. I know I've talked about it for a while, but I might switch my Twitch over and just play more random games on there. I don't know though, but definitely go follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/cheapludes. Like, come on. Anyways, have a good night. This is my third outro.